Hi guys, welcome back. New team here for you. Like I said, I did have a Parish Trap team in mind. I have a lot of thoughts on Parish Trap. Let me just select this. So those are the six. I was up till probably 5:30 last night testing stuff and building the team. I've been testing a lot of different things. In my opinion, though, without something like Togekiss and a strong Follow Me, it's really hard to have a really good matchup against every team. There's some teams you're going to run into. If they're packing two things that are going to one-shot Gengar, you're down a Pokemon early on. So I don't think Perish Song is going to win any major tournaments. I know I got top 8 in one of the Japanese tournaments that they held, which is great. He ran Hypnosis Politoed. He ran Psybeam Gothitelle. I'm not down. Like, I don't play... I would rather have the power on the moves as opposed to like hoping Hypnosis hits. It'll work for some battles. It's not going to work for every battle. So I don't think this is going to be the play. But I think it's fun to play with. So I'm going to give it a shot. Just mostly change things up and because it's kind of fun. So we'll give this a shot. Stuff that really gives me problems. Scarf Gardevoir. That'll one-shot Gengar. Special Agislash. Chandelure, especially if it's Scarfed. Bisharp will one-shot me. And I can't lead with Scrafty. Talonflame, Choice Band Talonflame, Dirty, Hydreigon. All those things give me, and other Gengar. So, all those things are stuff that I don't want to face. And with that many things that are giving you a bad matchup, you can't really have, you don't have the powerhouse, of a team that you really need. You don't have the consistency that's necessary to win tournament after tournament, and you need all the points. If you want to make the World Championships, you need as many points as you can get. It's fun. Maybe it'll work once. Top 8's great. I'm not sure if we're ever going to find a trainer. Oh my god. So, say hi to Mewtwo. Hi, Mewtwo. Woo! Got this guy while I was in Japan. It cost me like $10, but I couldn't help it. He's so cute. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. I guess I might be the only trainer on all of Battle Spot right now. That's never happened to me before. This is like really weird. What does that even mean? I've never seen that happen before. Oh my god. Is that a sign? That was really weird. Okay, this is it. There's got to be someone on here. Party. I think, okay, to be really successful with Perish Song, you got to be really flexible. You got to be ready to just lead fake out Spore, Nothing in there to lock them in. Just go put some stuff to sleep. Kangaskhan also gives me troubles when it starts power up punching, You gotta it's like you go through 6 or 7 heart attacks in a game with a Perish Trap team just because you need your elements to stay, alive. Because you're killing half of them half the time. Hopefully we'll find a trainer. Maybe they went through like an update. Oh, here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Tyranitar's up there too, guys. The stuff I don't want to see. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's see what we can do here. Sub Gengar's really cool. I might want to put sub on mine, actually. That would be really... But what are we going to do about this thing? Gengar Amoonguss. Can't underestimate that Rage Powder. I'm going to go Gothitelle. And, you know, you don't want to feel forced to bring both your Perish Songers, but he does have that Charizard. And if you can lock Charizard in there with a weakened fire move, you're in good shape. So I'm going to run Politoed for that reason. But 1774, this is, oh God. Okay, this is going to be fun. Let me see. T-Tar. Chomp. Zard. Aegislash. Yanshao. And I forgot. That's cool. You know, as a ghost type, that thing doesn't get stuck in here. Is he gonna go straight out and attack me? I don't know, it'll one-shot if he dies. I'd rather try to put him to sleep, but I think, okay, you really just gotta make a prediction call here. I think he's gonna sub or something. So I'm gonna go on the offensive here. Offense, go. We'll see how that works out. He might, if he shadow balls, I lose. Like, that's how the game goes with a Perish Trap, you know. But if he subs, like, I pretty much lose too. So I can't let him just get a free sub up. Okay, so far so good. Gengar's locking him in here. If I can put the Mienshao to sleep, I'd like that a lot. Still, it's scary to see it as Aegislash behind a substitute. So far, so good. So far, so good. Now, I've got the tail in the back, so Mienshao's not the scariest thing for me. I can definitely set up a Perish Song here, or I could go on the offensive. Perish Song's probably better because it'll force him out and get rid of that substitute, honestly. So I'm going to Perish, and I'm going to Rage Powder because I can take this Shadow Ball coming in. But like I said, sometimes you just can't be afraid to go on the offensive. You really need to sometimes. I'm not saying that I'm really good at this team because I think you gotta be really used to it and really skilled to play, you know, a Perish Song team because there's so much prediction value in there. It's scary. Leftovers is scary too. God. Also, a lot of people will double protect here, but I don't want to double protect. I actually just want to get Gothitelle in. And that's because I think the double protect's so obvious. He might go set up or something. I don't know. Like, I feel like if I get Gothitelle in here, I can switch in a Moongus and set up Trick Room. Although now that the Moongus is so hurt, I don't want to switch it in like that. So far, so good with that thing sleeping, though. So strong, jeez. As long as I keep Gengar around, though, Gengar can pretty much win end games. We just gotta be careful here. They're at 2, right? He's gonna have to switch soon. It's like you're gonna do shit to him. Oops. Do I want to Trick Room? Do I want to Protect? I'm going to Trick Room. I'm going to Trick Room in case he gets the KO on Gothitelle, and I can switch in Amoonguss. Well, I guess I'd switch in Gengar, but I don't know. I had a feeling. You gotta go with a gut. Most of his stuff's really fast. If I can get some Sporing up here, I should be able to take the rest of the game, so. Wow, look at that max turn sleep. That is sexy. Politoed. Woo! So he's physical. Now the thing is, look, he's got Charizard, Chomp, T-Tar. What's he going to switch into? I'm not really sure, but I'm going to double up on it. Actually, should I switch Gothitelle into Amoonguss? That'd be cool. I'm expecting him to switch because he knows he's going to die otherwise. And he can switch, so if I get Amoonguss out here in Trick Room, hopefully he doesn't come and stay in an attack, but if he does, he'll die. Alright, good. Nice. This will be turn 2. Nice. Okay, so this is called to do decent damage. Not amazing, but it's not going to suck. So this is turn 2 of Trick Room. You gotta you gotta keep track of a lot of stuff here. He's going to wake up. He's probably going to high jump kick Politoed. Then I'll have a Gengar and I'll have a Amoonguss, though. So, and that'll be good stuff. Oh my god. That actually kind of bones me because I can't put him to sleep. And I guess now I have a, I can just put the other slot to sleep. No big deal. So that's still turn, okay. Should be turn 2 still. So that was 2 turns. Set up Trick Room and I switched. Man, I crit burned. Oh man. I got pretty lucky so far too. Made a couple good predicts, got pretty lucky. Like I said, I would have rather been able to put that Tyranitar to sleep, depending on what this last slot is. Is that Charizard? Yeah, okay. I want to get... I know he has Aegislash left. 2 turns of Trick Room. I want to put that thing to sleep. Honestly, I'm going to stay in here and just keep attacking. As much as I'd rather get rid of the Sun, if he's asleep, I don't think 2 attacks will get rid of Amoonguss. So, we should be okay here. Okay. Like I said, we're in Trick Room. So, I'm not threatened from this thing just yet. And since Tyranitar's burned, I didn't need to switch out Politoed. Okay, okay. Ooh. Look at this thing. Secretly special. Okay, let's get this thing out of here. 3 turns of Trick Room. Is that Charizard going to stay here to put his sleep? Is he going to switch? If I lose Amoonguss, I'm not in a bad position. As long as I get Politoed out, I'm going to be okay. Do I want Gengar to take any damage? Probably not. So I'm just going to stand here. I'll probably Spore. He's going to go for the double. Hopefully it doesn't work out. Okay, good. That Aegislash was really scary to me, so putting it to sleep, that's where I want it to be. That's actually probably better for me than putting the, he's gonna get rid of him, I guess, yeah. Okay. Trick Room's still up. That's not Gengar. He switched into the sleep, so I know I have a guaranteed turn to sleep here. This should be my last turn Trick Room. So he's slower right now. I should be able to eat up any fire move as long as Drizzle's up. Shadow Ball should end Aegislash, and then I should pull this to a 3-1 with a Charizard. Okay. Dang. Okay, so as you can see, there was never really like a moment where I'm like in a dominating position there. Everything's like, okay, this turn could mean all of the difference. Do I like it? Is it fun? I just beat a 1774. That's like over 100 points higher than I am. So there's a lot of potential there, especially if you're not ready for it. I know there's a lot. Those 6 Pokemon I named give you a lot of issues, but if you can outpredict them, I Shadow Balled right into it, that kind of thing. You stall it out, you scald into good stuff. I got the crit, I got the burn. This was not a pretty game by any means. It wasn't like, oh man, I outplayed my opponent. I got pretty lucky. It is fun though, and it's something good to have in your back pocket, because if you know your opponent's team, especially if you're playing with friends, and they don't have 2 things that are going to one-shot Gengar, you're good. You're probably going to win. The only thing is if your opponent does have 2 things that are going to threaten you, or if they are able to deal enough damage with poor switches on your part, you're going to be playing catch-up for too long, and you're not going to be able to set it up. It's very similar to Trick Room. Trick Room, you have to be able to set up Trick Room, and it's very vulnerable to getting flinched, especially because you're going last. So, if you like to gamble, if you like to roll the dice, it's a great team. Like it has the potential to beat any single player. It really does. So long as you make good predictions and the team matchup isn't atrocious. But otherwise, guys, like that was a cool battle. That's going to help our rating. I hope you guys like the switch up in teams. I'm actually working on a hybrid between running half Perish and half like normal offense, so you can read the opponent's team, see if it's got something that can stop Perish Room, and then just run the other 4. Like I said, I was up to 530 working on that. I haven't come to anything I really like yet, so hopefully we'll see that in the future though. And thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.